boy. What's up, good people? Where'd it go? Oh, snap. Phew. What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here. And as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. So, trying something here. My wife is one of those people that can't stand to throw anything away. The mattress we got on our bed is too firm for her, so she got a mattress topper that was way too soft. So we ended up giving it to her sister. Her sister's like, that thing's too soft, and so on. They tried to figure out what to do with it, so she brought it back. So I'm actually cutting it, trying it with the cushions out here for the deck to see if they feel a little bit better. You know, the ones that we bought, they're not bad, but they could be better. And since we bought this, I've cut one out. Yeah, that is softer. Definitely softer on the booty than the old ones. So, whew. Game day starts early here at my house, as you guys know. It's a matter of wanting to have a great time. I know that Rio's going to be here for the 1 o'clock game. I think DMV's coming. I think Rashid and his lady is going to be coming later in the day, because he said he wants to see Kansas City kick our ass. E2 Blue, I think, will be in the house. Michael, I think, is going to be missing in action. I'm not sure where Michael is, but, you know, it is what it is. Amari Cooper's not playing this weekend. Randy Gregory's not playing this weekend. Blake Jarwin's not playing this weekend. And Kevin Joseph is out for tomorrow. Don't know exactly what it is. He's been listed with personal reasons all week. We just don't know. Hopefully it's nothing serious, you know, that he can get that stuff together and, you know, get himself on the field. You know, that was the pick that we had a lot of hopes for, stepping in and doing a lot of great things, but thus far haven't gotten too much out of him. But it's okay, because we've had other guys that have stepped up. So I saw this thing today, an article about Mike McCarthy. Apparently some experts out there say that Mike McCarthy actually is one of the best coaches situationally in the NFL this year. It's always funny, and again, a lot of that stuff could be up to interpretation or crunching the number. I don't know how they came up with it. But I sit here and think about it as I list off those guys who aren't here. Knowing that we've just gone through 2 games without Tyron Smith. Knowing that La'el Collins missed 7 games. Knowing that Zach Martin went out of game. Knowing that Dak Prescott went out of game. Knowing that DeMarcus Lawrence has only played 1 game, and that Michael Gallup has only played 2 games. Knowing that Donovan Wilson missed, 6 games? That Neville Gallimore never got out the box. And so on. You add on top of that the Dallas Cowboys have had more cases of COVID than any other team. That's a lot to deal with. Injuries, guys in and out the lineup, COVID, and so on. And of course, to be under the microscope of being the Dallas Cowboys. And maybe we need to look differently. Because, see, here's my thing with coaches. If you look at any company that is doing well, you've got the head guy in charge, the CEO. Well, generally speaking, most CEOs have no idea what goes on below them or how a product's made. That's not to say the case, not in all of them. A lot of companies are start out small and they grow and grow and grow, and the guy's at the top. But generally speaking, the guy at the top doesn't know how to make the sausage. He's the politician that's the face of the company and makes those executive decisions on what direction and a vision and stuff. Then it's the people underneath of him that take that vision and direction that actually end up making it, and they put the people there to make the sausage. A lot of people will say, what does Mike McCarthy do? Well, if you look at a foreman, if you look at a manager, you look at a president, they're not out there shoveling the shit. They're making sure that somebody is there shoveling the shit and shoveling the shit the right way. People will say, well, Dan Quinn, he's coaching the defense. Kellen Moore's coaching the offense. What does Mike McCarthy do? Well, he's the head coach. He oversees those guys and makes sure that those things are there. Ends up being the go-between between ownership and the guys below him. The thing I learned about being in business, when I was in charge of a big project, they didn't go to the electrician and say, why is this wired that way? They didn't go to the carpenter and say, why is there only 10 screws in that sheet of plywood? They come to me, and I find the answers to the problems. And that's what Mike McCarthy is or should be doing. And when you think about how many players have been in and out of the lineup between COVID and injuries, between being under the microscope of being the Dallas Cowboys and dealing with Jerry Jones and so on, from where we have sat in the past, yeah, Mike McCarthy is the best coach we've had in a while. Is he perfect? No. I don't know who is. But he is handling his business and the Dallas Cowboys business pretty well. And from the standpoint of knowing that we could be in a hell of a worse position than we are right now, I actually feel pretty good about him being there. How long will he be there as a head coach? Will Kellen Moore become the guy? I don't know. But the thing that I look at, go back and look at some of the clips of Dan Quinn on the sidelines with the Falcons. Even when they were winning, did Dan Quinn look like he was a happy man and enjoying himself? I'm not so sure that he was. Some guys are just better coordinators. You think about Wade Phillips, when he was the head coach of the Buffalo Bills and had Rob Johnson, a guy who looked like a quarterback, he was the right height, the size, and he just looked and bred quarterback. And then he had Doug Flutie. Doug Flutie kind of looked like somebody's kid. Rob Johnson, always injured, didn't play that good. Doug Flutie, when he got his opportunities, always played good. Rob Johnson, injured early in the season. Doug Flutie comes in, gets him to the playoffs, and finally Rob Johnson is ready to come back and play. So what did Wade Phillips do? Let's start the guy that looks like a quarterback. And he bombed. And they lost miserably. And everywhere that Wade went and he was a head coach, it wasn't good. We saw him here. Wasn't good. But him as a defensive coordinator, oh my God. You couldn't beat that guy. And that's where he shined. So is Kellen Moore head coaching material? I don't know. But sometimes those guys that are great coordinators are better being just a coordinator. Well, I'm trying to get things done early tonight, so that way tomorrow morning when I get up, I'm going to be getting up about 5:30 so I can get the smoker going to get my Kansas City ribs going. I got to go over and pick up David Wiley. He's going to be making some cheesy corn. I think I had so much macaroni and cheese and honey cornbread and everything else that by the end of the season, man, I'm going to be like a blimp. But hope you guys tune in tomorrow. We'll have, like I said, Rio be here. He's hoping for a victory. I'm hoping that Cam Newton goes off and proves those doubters wrong, especially his old coach. Yeah. All right, I gotta go cut some more of these cushions and replace them. I'll see you guys a little bit later out here for the fireside chat. Oh, sucks getting old.